It helps to remember that we're not the ones who are worthy. We worship the one who is worthy. That enables us to accept what he sends our way. That it causes us to be grateful for whatever. I remember when Cynthia and I had in our bank account, I think we had $8.20-something when we first came to the seminary. We lived in a little campus, 9 apartments, all 4 years, and we didn't have an air conditioner. I said, after we read Hudson Taylor's story on the forming of China Inland Mission, I learned that Taylor didn't share with the public, the specific needs. He brought it before the Lord. And so I said, we need an air conditioner. So let's just ask the Lord for it. Let's don't tell our folks. Let's don't tell, a couple of rich friends in the church. Let's don't tell our pastor back home. Let's just pray. So she said, I love that idea. So she and I prayed all the way through a cold winter in Dallas, and summer was coming and it was spring, and we were visiting her folks before coming back to school. And the phone rang, and it was Richard Parks. I'll never forget the name, from our home church. And he asked my mother-in-law, Mrs. Parker, he said, is Chuck happen to be there, or are they already gone back to school? And she said, no, he's still here. He said, could I talk to him? And she said, sure. So he said, hey, Chuck, this is Richard Parks. I said, Mr. Parks, it's nice to talk to you. Do you need an air conditioner? I swear to you, that was exactly what he said. And I'm like holding back the tears thinking, oh, yes, sir, we could use an air conditioner. I'm going to bring it right over. We just put in central air, and I've got this almost new Fetters window air conditioner. I'll just put it in your trunk. And when you get there, you're going to need help because it's heavy. It puts out a 3/4 ton air conditioning. Somebody needs to help you put it in the window. I said, oh, I'll get help. We put it in the window, and then we turned that sucker on. We ran that thing. Winter, summer, forever. And every time I looked at it, I thought, God is worthy to be praised. He takes care of his own. He's a faithful Father. And ever since then, he's been meeting needs. And even at Inside for Living Ministries, he meets our needs. We have faithful donors that faithfully give because they have been encouraged and blessed by the ministry.
And it's been down to the last day.
Oh, when we first started.
Most of the time.
True story. Cynthia and I had put in our last dime that we had saved, and we got on the air. And she said to me, we're going to need $75,000 to pay the airfare for being on the air, broadcasting his first month. And I said, let's tell the people. Folks, we need $75,000, and if God leads you to give, great. But if he doesn't, don't. It's up to you, however God leads you.
Because you kind of are dragging your feet on having a ministry anyways.
Yeah, I know.
You're kind of,
I wasn't too big on it anyway. Maybe he'll
had nothing.
Maybe he'll shut it down. Well, he didn't, because she said to me the day after that first month, she said, we got in $76,000. I took her. We're in our bedroom there in our home in Fullerton. I took her in my arms. I said, remember the air conditioner? Yeah. He's done it again. He'll do it again. And again. When he doesn't, we're through. When he meets our needs, we keep on. It's that simple.